Cowboy secret.
We're back. Make sure you guys download the show on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher Radio, YouTube, and our SoundCloud channel. Please do that. Spread the word. Tell a friend. If you guys, anybody that loves football or watches football and looking for new podcasts, spread the word. Tell them about the show. And again, subscribe to the show on whatever platform you guys are listening to us, and we do appreciate it. All right, Knock.
Before we get started.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No worries.
So I tweeted out earlier that I had a surprise for Josh.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Can I give you your surprise?
Yeah. What do you got?
Okay, so I brought back a little gift for you from Mexico.
All right. Oh God.
As soon as I saw it, I thought of you.
Okay. What's her name?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's like Christmas. I know, right? She's up there.
She's in my trunk. Let her out of the trunk.
So I was at one of those shops, like one of those little Mexico shops.
Over here.
Yeah.
Let's see what's in.
And I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, that's so Josh." And so I got it for you, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, as a friend.
Christmas in September.
Christmas came early. There's a lot of tape on this biatch.
There's a lot of that going around.
Well, it was hard to smuggle back to the States.
It's a weed plant. There's ink wrapped up. All right, I don't want to break this.
Yeah, don't break it.
Ooh. Oh, all right. It's Cowboys. Something Cowboys. Ooh, here we go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm going to put it up against the Eagles, Bizac.
The Eagles one, but that one's smaller and it's dope, so it's not only for you.
This one's authentic as fuck, though. From Mexico.
That got that from Mexico.
This is awesome.
That's very cool.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
very cool,
That is awesome.
That's
I'm going to put this
bro.
right in front.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
That's fantastic. I like that.
That's really cool, dude. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's awesome,
no
man.
worries.
Thank you very much.
The chupacabra and a cowboy hat.
Sweet.
I saw they had all kinds of them, dude. They had like almost every team.
That's really cool.
I almost got this giant Dodger sombrero that was like
really?
huge. Yeah, Sherry's like, I'll just make you one, and I'm like, all right,
That's cool, dude. From Mexico, right there. That's awesome.
That's tight.
That's cool, dude. Thank you very much.
San Lucas,
yeah, thank you very much, dude.
Yeah,
That's
no worries.
awesome. That's pretty cool. All right, guys. I'm in a good mood now. I got some new gifts. Here,
swag,
Knocker.
huh?
Here we go.
Swag.
Week 4, Pigskin Pick'ems. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go, baby. Let's check out the leaderboard and Sportscast Pigskin Pick'em League. $200 up for grab.
I'm going to take it, too.
Let's see here.
I'm going to win it this year.
We're right up there, dude. We're all up there. Looks like here in first place, Irish and Cameron tied for first. Huh? At 34 picks, we've got Love the M Skins at 32. The Knocker at 32.
That's right, baby.
So you're tied for second right there.
Hanging around.
I'm at 32 as well, so me and you are tied.
Okay.
Where am I at? I missed
you are tied.
You're in Mexico.
I know. I was in Mexico. I didn't even care.
Let's see. Where are you?
Probably way at the bottom.
You're probably on the second page. I don't go to the second page.
But you're doing well on the soccer pick.
Number one Mexican, you have 19 correct picks.
All right.
And the leader's at 34?
Yes, you are way behind. You need to make
I missed last
You're
week.
looking at a lot of ass is what you're looking at.
You need to make a hell of a run. You need to go on quite a winning streak. All right, here, Knock. Let's throw me on some background. We're going to break down these games here, Renee. First game up on the slate here. Going to be good, actually. Thursday Night Football, Knocker. Last week was the first good Thursday Night Football game. That Rams-49ers game was actually one to watch here. This week it's going to be another divisional game and could be a pretty good one. Here we go. Let's turn me up just a little bit. Here we go.
Bears versus Packers.
Bears versus Packers here, Knocker. Thursday Night Football. Chicago coming off their big win over the Steelers. The Packers coming off their big win over the Bengals in extra time here. The Packers at home, always tough in Lambeau, Knocker. As you like to do, you like to guess the lines of these games.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the line is here in Vegas? Packers at home over the Bears.
I believe it's Packers -6 at home against the Bears. Interdivision, and I just these are always under.
All right,
it's an anomaly when they go over.
You know
but
what I
for the
say?
most part,
If you're
it's
within
under.
1 point, I'll give it to you, and you'll get it, Knock. You're going to go ahead. It's at 7.
Okay.
So you guys said 6,
cool.
so you get 1 there. Okay, not bad. Get a point. Packers favored by 7 at home here, Knocker. as you know, the Packers at home are an unstoppable force. Even when they are down, they seem to find a way to come back. I think the Bears will be emotionally drained after last week's game, especially coming into the Packers here. I like Packers actually big in this game. I think they get it done over the Bears. The Bears play really well at home, but get them on the road here in Green Bay. I think they get smoked in this one. I'm going to go Packers 31, Bears 17 in this one.
Yeah, I think they cover. I'm going 27-14, and they cover the 6.
And they cover the 6?
Yeah.
Okay, Renee, what are you going this?
Brett Favre. Brett Favre.
Sounds like he's choking on 3 black dicks.
That. He's choking on Brett Favre's
yeah,
cock
he is
what he's doing.
Thanks for what do you mean that ring. All right, now.
Deeper.
Next game. Oh, God. Next game here.
Saints versus Dolphins.
Saints versus Dolphins here, Knocker. Saints coming up with a big win over Carolina last week. Surprise win in Carolina, Knocker. The Saints.
I don't think so,
get
man.
it done.
But just
that defense, the
you know
Saints.
what?
I didn't know that.
Going in again in that division, the road team does very well. Always in that division.
Yeah.
The Panthers have nothing on offense.
Crazy.
Without Greg Olsen, they're even worse.
Yeah.
I'm convinced. You thought they would be the big comeback team of the year, right? Bounce back team.
Yeah.
I think they're in a world of trouble.
And they're
I think they're
2-1,
in a
but yeah,
world of trouble. They don't score points.
They don't. And if their team gives up a couple touchdowns early, then they're done. They can't come back here. Knocker on a team.
Okay, so we're talking about Saints and Dolphins, not Carolina.
Yeah, but Saints Dolphins here. Saints big win last week. Dolphins. You called it last week, Knocker. Your upset special, the Jets beating the Dolphins last week, and outright, I mean, just blew them off the field. Yep. Now the Dolphins come back home here, Knocker. So Saints on the road against the Dolphins. What do you think Vegas has?
I think Vegas has. God, if it's me, I'm going Pick'ems, but I think the Dolphins are probably favored at home by 2.5.
Got to get 2.5 right on the nose,
Hey!
Knocker. 2 for 2 so far. I like it. All right, Knock. Dolphin. No, I'm sorry. Did you say Dolphins are favored?
Yes.
Saints favored by 2.5.
Really?
You
It's
got
Dolphins
the spread
plus
right,
2.5?
so take that point away.
Wow.
Because you got the spread right. Wrong team. Saints favored by 2.5 in this, Knocker. That's just because Vegas just knows that Jay Cutler's going to fuck it up in some way, right?
Yeah. And you know, if I bet on him, exactly what's going to happen, right?
That's the Cutler spread.
For all you fantasy people.
Knockers is tough. I looked at this game earlier.
Right.
I don't know which way to go on this. I mean, the Saints scare me. Yeah, they beat the Panthers, but how good is that Saints defense? Is the Dolphins coming off a bad loss? They come back home and win this game. I'm going to go with Saints on the road, though.
Okay,
Give me Saints on the road. Give me the better quarterback and the better coach.
I'm with you on all of that. Okay, but the odds.
I know they're pointing Miami. I know.
The odds say very few teams come out 0-3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you always take home underdogs.
Right.
Always take home underdogs when you're betting.
Well, this one's special because the Dolphins have only played 2 games. They had the one cancel. So they've played 2 games on the road.
Yes.
They came out here and beat the Chargers, right? Well, so they can't go 0-3, my bad. But anyway, they travel on the road to Death Valley, which is the New York Jets with that organization. I think they come home with the home crowd, and I think they win the game and they cover. They take the
Dolphins?
2 points.
All right, Renee?
I like the Dolphins.
All right, I'm going to go with the Saints here on the road. I don't feel very good about it, and I might. I can't take it back, so. Yeah, I'm going to go Saints.
I just think it's unique.
I don't feel comfortable on this one, guys. So if you go by our picks on this, this is a crapshoot for me. I really don't know.
Yeah, just go sound effects.
Yeah, there you go. And when all else fails, just go sound effects.
Back that ass up, Josh.
All right,
that was some tremendous ass backing up there.
Hey, I want to be
honest. That was one of the better efforts there.
I want to be honest with our listeners because they take our picks seriously.
I feel you.
I don't want them to be like, hey, you said no.
Yeah, it was a lock.
I don't know, okay? I don't know about
don't touch this game.
Yeah, all right, Knock, here we go.
Bills versus Falcons.
Bills and Falcons, Knocker. Bills coming with a big win over Denver this last week. Falcons somehow won that game against the Lions. Lost in the perfect Lions way last week.
Right.
But the Falcons here come back home. Again, second game in the new stadium. All things are clicking pretty much on both sides. The Bills coming off the big win. They're not 2-1, Knocker, on a Bills team that may be better than people expected. Falcons at home here. What do you think Vegas opens the lineup?
Vegas has the Falcons. I think they have them as a touchdown favorite. 7. I'm going to go 7.
Damn, doing good so far at 8, Knocker. Falcons at 8 here. -8 is the spread. Falcons at home. against the Bills. It's going to be tough. It's tough. Another tough game here. The Bills don't play as well on the road, and for that reason alone, the Falcons at home are just an animal. They're just a beast in that dome. I don't think the Bills have the offense to keep up with the Falcons in this one. I like the Falcons' front. I think that defensive front, their front four, has been playing really well.
I mean, people talk about the Falcons as if they're not the defending NFC champions who had the Super Bowl in their hands and let it slip away.
Right. I agree with you.
I mean, they are the NFC champions.
And they have struggled coming out even though the 3-0, that 3-0 is not as glamorous as it might seem. But at the same time, I'm going to take the Falcons here again to cover that 8 knocker. I'll swallow the 8. I don't like to swallow that big a number, but I'll swallow the 8. I'm going to take Falcons 31-20 over the Bills.
Falcons just have way too much offense. Way too much offense. 38-17 Falcons.
38-17. All right, what do you got, Renee, in this one? Going with the Falcons. I love that one, Renee. That's a good one. All right, next up here in our pick'ems, here we go.
Bengals, Browns. You better have the ticket, 'cause it's the blackout game of the week.
If I ever get two teams in any sport playing from the state of Ohio, you will be the blackout game of the week.
Wow.
I love you, Cleveland.
Oh, wow. It's
All
an
right,
orange
knockers.
fest. It's an ugly
Seriously.
diaper orange fest.
God, it's just like the throw-up bowl. Bengals on the road against the Browns here, Knocker. The Bengals found a way to lose that game against the Packers last week. And the Browns, just when you think they're going to get their first win of the season against a abysmal Colts team, and they can't even beat the Colts, Knocker. Now they're at home. Both 0-3 teams here. What do you think Vegas has the spread in this one?
Vegas has this Bengals -2, Browns +2.
Damn, Knocker, you're right.
Really?
Damn, -3 though to the Bengals.
Damn,
here,
I'm
Knocker.
rocking it.
Yeah, you are. Cincinnati favored by a field goal in this one, and I got to think that the Bengals are a better team than the Browns, but at the same time, goddamn, fucking Andy Dalton fucking sucks. And the Browns, I mean, you fucking suck.
Yep.
You know what, Nog? Give me the fucking Browns at home in this one.
Look at you.
Yeah, fuck it, dude.
Put the schlong on the table.
I'm going to put the dick on the table. Big Johnson. I'm going to go Browns at home.
I'm with you.
You are?
I'm with you.
Really?
Browns all the way.
I like
baby.
that because you're going to upset calls. I'm going to go Browns here.
all the way. I think the
Bengals
Bengals loss was absolutely devastating.
Right.
They came out and played like shit for 2 weeks. They put up a great performance for 3.5 quarters and still can't win. Yeah. I really think it was devastating. Marvin Lewis has probably lost that locker room by now. A.J. Green is extremely unhappy calling out his quarterback. Offensive coordinator has been fired.
Yep.
I think it's a
There's
train
some
wreck in
turmoil
Cincinnati.
there.
And, you know, even if the Browns don't win, I don't care because they play hard. And I like.
Right. I feel like I'm going to get I think the players on the Browns are going to play harder than the Bengals, and that's why I feel like I'm going to pick them. That's the only reason.
The Browns are just a feel good. Come on, man.
Suck
just
ass.
come on.
I thought I was going to be the only one to pick that team, but I'm going to play this drop because this is the character's name and because of both teams suck really bad.
That's nasty.
Yeah. Right?
That's nasty.
For the Browns, that's
For the
what you're
Browns,
gonna
yeah,
pick,
'cause that's
for
Cleveland
I
Browns.
like that, dude.
That's
Cleveland
nasty.
It's nasty. I like that. All right, Knock. So everyone's going with the Brownies here in the upset at home. All right. I like that. Might be the first time we've ever said that. All right, Knock. Next game up here. It's going to be actually a pretty good game here. Here we go.
Rams versus Vikings.
Man.
We flew over the new Rams Stadium
did
right
you?
across from the Forum.
Did you?
Yeah. That's all like just this giant hole where the Hollywood racetrack used to be.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. I can't wait for that
Over it.
stadium to go and go see a Cowboys game there. Knocker, Lions. I'm sorry. Which game?
Vikings.
Rams, Vikings. Knocker, going to be interesting here. Rams, Vikings. What do you got on this one?
I think it's going to be just to entice.
Isn't it Rams Cowboys?
Hey, Rams, Cowboys. Yeah, what am I saying here? Rams, Cowboys.
You said
No.
Vikings.
I know. I didn't have it right. Rams,
Jesus
Cowboys.
Christ, that changes the whole damn story.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Rams at the Cowboys here, Knocker.
God, this is such an old school rivalry
Yeah,
for
it makes
someone
me
my
on board
age.
here.
I just love it. I think the Cowboys are going to be favored by 9.
Yeah, people give me a lot of crap. Hey, how can you can't put the Rams in your top 10? Hey, what about the Rams? What about the Rams?
Not
What about
yet.
the Rams? Hey, man.
Not yet. Calm the F down.
I tweeted out earlier because Miles Eckhart was tweeting at me, hey, no love for the Rams. It's like, well, just wait a second, Miles.
I'm a Rams fan. They're improving.
They're just outside my top 10.
Right?
They're there.
They're
there.
They're top 15.
They're there.
Right?
But you got it. You guys show me if you come out and beat the Cowboys this weekend, I'll give you legit.
Right.
But you beat a bad 49ers team and a really bad Indianapolis team.
And you lost to the Redskins at home.
And you lost to the Redskins at home.
Yep.
Okay, so let's just put it all in perspective here. With that being said, Knocker, Cowboys coming off the big win, come back home. It's a short week, but they are at home. What do you think the spread is in this one?
I think it's Cowboys by 9.
Cowboys by 9 in this one. Knocker. Just off, though. Just off in this one, Knocker.
So it's like 6?
It is
7?
Cowboys -7 in this one to give them a touchdown.
Right. I thought they would go to 9 to try and get some money on the Rams. 7, to me, is a pretty easy pick for the Cowboys because the 7 gives you the push.
This number's going to go up, I feel, because you're going to get Cowboys money coming in at the end of the week. This is probably going to go to 8.
The 7 gives you the push, and the Cowboys should win this game by 7. But you give the Rams 9 points.
Yeah,
now
Cowboys don't blow out a lot of people.
You know, on a short week. Now you're giving some credibility to the Rams being able to cover that.
Yeah.
7's not enough.
I'm going to go with the Cowboys to win the game here, Knocker, but I watched this spread. I might take, if this goes over 7, I might take the Rams in the points.
If it gets to 9, 9.5, even 10, I'll go with the Rams.
But right now,
I think
I'm
even
take Cowboys.
8, right?
I'll take Cowboys.
I'm taking the Cowboys to cover this.
All
though.
right.
I just think they
Renee,
just have a little
Cam,
too much.
I know you're on the phone here. Hang on. Here we go.
But I like what's happening in Rams camp.
I do. I like the direction. Cam, what's going on, man?
What's going on?
Not much.
Oh, we got a bad hum.
There we go. Can you hear me?
I can hear Knocker.
Nice.
Knocker talking trash in the background.
Oh, you can? You're talking trash in the background?
All right, what's up, dude?
How about your damn Broncos, huh? Sucking it up in Buffalo.
Nice effort.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Oh.
I'm just more pissed that they lost on like a game-deciding penalty. I mean, like, a road loss is bad enough, but, like, to end it in that way was kind of shitty, too.
I agree with you, Ken. That was a bullshit call, man.
Are we talking about the Von Miller call?
Yeah, the Von Miller faking to pick up, like he's going to give Tyrod Taylor a hand to help him up, and then he pulls his hand back. Who gives a fuck,
It's
man?
a joke. If
You're
you
a
don't know the
referee, and
difference-
you're going to decide a fucking game like that is ridiculous. Cam, I'm with you. That was bullshit. Bullshit call by the NFL. That ref should be reprimanded for that because that was horrid.
Absolutely.
Well, the problem is that, you know, that's 8 minutes left in the game. Denver gets a defensive stop. It's not necessarily that they're going to score a touchdown and tie the game, but you take it completely out of their hands when you allow the Bills to extend their drive and then they kick a field goal.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I mean, I would say that the Broncos played very poorly, but I'm just pissed that it ended more that way than anything that really happened in the game. And you know what's funny is people were talking about that wasn't even the worst call in the game was the Von Miller call. So I think the officiating was pretty poor.
Yeah, it was pretty bad all the way around in that one. But what was your biggest surprise over the weekend here, Cam? Did you expect so many of these Steelers going down and Seattle getting just blown off the field and a lot of these bigger teams getting beat this weekend? The Raiders looking bad. Were you surprised with all the outcomes, on Sunday?
I'd probably say the Sunday night football game was the most surprising because the Raiders were thoroughly dominated from start to finish.
Yep.
And then right behind there, how about the Bears, man?
Yeah.
Bears played pretty damn well.
Hey, you've been calling me out. You've been calling me out on my Steelers, man, for the last 2 weeks, and they.
I'm telling you, they just don't look good. I don't know what it's been through 3 weeks. I don't know if it's like a Marvin Lewis situation with Mike Tomlin, or if they're just not healthy, or this is why I don't like Le'Veon Bell holding out. I'm telling you, that makes a huge difference for him, and that it's going to cause them to struggle. So we'll see how they rebound, but they just don't look like a team that wants to win that division right now.
Yeah, they look pretty. It looks pretty bad. And what do you think about my power rankings, man? Do you agree with them this week?
I actually like your power rankings. I think they're pretty solid.
Thank you, Cam.
Okay, you know what, Knocker? Compared to the last couple weeks, they're a lot better.
Right.
I don't know if I still have the Steelers in the top 10. I don't even think they're playing like a top half team. like they've looked really sketchy. I know how their record is, but like majority of the teams that beat them in the league. I don't know. The Eagles kind of maybe the Titans deserve to maybe be a little bit higher, but other than that, I think you're pretty spot on.
All right, okay, thank you, Cam. That makes me feel really good this week because I really wanted to impress you this week. You give me a lot of crap. Hey, man, I know you're on the phone here. You hit me up. You got the job. You got a new job. Is that where you're at?
So I'm still at Fox Sports. So it's funny. After the show last week, I got an email that I was going to be interviewed, so I had to go in the next day for work anyways. So I kind of just had like a little 15-minute sit down with these guys who said, we need help on the sales integrations team. And so basically my job in a nutshell is I go through all the broadcasts of last week and I pretty much cut out all the commercials and stuff and we send them over to the clients.
Okay, that's fun job, man.
Well, did you tell them I have to check with Sportscast first? Because my number one priority is Sportscast.
Well, I kind of got bombarded by the opportunity, which was kind of funny.
In other words, no.
Yeah. You can just tell us so nicely, no.
Just in other words, no.
Yeah. It's all right, brother.
Can you at least wear one of our T-shirts to your job?
I probably could.
Okay,
yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Okay.
Jeez, you sound so enthusiastic. Thanks, Cam. Yeah. Jesus, criminy.
Fucker.
No, I'm just saying, I don't even know what to think of my job yet. It was kind of like a blindsided thing.
Well, dude, we're happy for you. We're happy for you, dude. And
that's awesome.
We miss you at the show, but we're really happy for you. So we're going to let you go because we're going to get back to Pigskin Pick'ems here.
Wait, who are you guys picking? At least let me join in.
Okay.
Oh, no, I thought you might have to leave because you were at work or something.
Oh,
no,
you
of
can
course.
join in. All right, we just finished Cowboys-Rams here. Cowboys favored by 7 in this one. Who you like?
Cowboys at home, and they cover.
Cowboys at home, and they cover. All right, next game up here, Cam.
Hey, and by the way, Cam, F you in your Arizona State.
Yeah, Arizona State sucks this year.
Oh, they suck. Better cancel. F you. Just straight up, F you.
They do suck, though.
They're covering.
Yeah, the 2 weeks I post them because of you, they push and they cover.
Really, Cam.
So suck it.
All right, Cam. The first game up here, Cam. We're going to get next game here on the slate. Here we go.
Lions versus Vikings.
Lions-Vikings here, man. Lions lose in Lions fashion here, Knocker. A heartbreaker at the end. Wow. Everyone thought they had won the game. Ends up getting a 10-second runoff with a penalty, so they end up losing the game to the Falcons here. Vikings, somehow, Knocker, this team without Sam Bradford continues to win. And Stephon Diggs, he is unbelievable, Knocker, to watch this kid play football, to catch the ball. Vikings at home against the Lions. What do you got in this one? Actually, they don't have a spread, Knocker, so I won't go to you because they don't know if Bradford's going to play, so they haven't put the spread up yet. But as far as the pick'ems here, I'm going to go with the Vikings at home in this one. They impressed me. I'm not going to go against them. Cam, what do you got in this one? Vikings at home against the Lions.
I'm going to take the Lions.
Okay.
I'm going to take Matt Stafford. I think he's playing super well right now. Their offense looks really good. They should have won that game against Atlanta. I don't know how it kind of slipped away from them, but I think they rebound.
All right, so Cam's going with the Lions. I'm going to go Vikings. Knock.
Put them up.
Oh, you're going with the Lions,
yeah,
huh? All right. What do you got, Renee? Yeah, Renee, that's right. Viking horn all the way, baby. That's right. All right.
No, that was him farting. What team are you picking?
No, my farts are more like this. Hold on. They're more like this. Wait.
No, don't play it. Don't play it.
No, they're more like this. All the Mexican food that I ate in Mexico.
Right, after Cabo?
Yeah. No, wait. They were more like this. Yeah. You know, Sherry makes me stick my ass out the window because she doesn't want me to fart in bed.
Really?
Wait, you get out of bed and you fart up against the window?
Really? You stick your ass out the window to fart? Down.
That's ridiculous. Moving
on
to football.
You've been married for how long?
Yeah, I know, right?
She's maybe doing it a couple times, but
That's
it's so funny. I just think it's so funny, dude.
I'm so going to talk to her about this next barbecue we have.
I so fart wherever the hell I want.
I do too, but sometimes
too damn bad.
I'm gonna fart right now, and my farts stink. Right?
Tell her. Why are you telling her?
Why we're like, yeah, I don't know.
Half the
Because I
fun
won her.
is
It's
not
like-
telling her.
Dude, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Half the fun is doing it and watching the reaction, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Maddie, go get the fuck away from me.
Renee.
So you're fucking disgusting.
You really want to get her going?
Yeah.
Save one up, fart, pull the blankets over
Dutch
her head,
oven,
Dutch
baby.
oven the fuck out of her, and then try and make out with her. All right, I'm telling you right now. All right, next one up here, Knocker.
That's great foreplay.
It is great foreplay. Here we go. Next up, it gets the juices going. All right,
Guaranteed, BJ.
Titans
telling you.
versus Texans.
man, Titans versus Texans, man. Cam,
Oh,
I
wow.
finally got the Titans in my top 10, man. They really impressed me against Seattle last week. Marcus Mariota, the offense is going well. The defense is playing really, really well for the Tennessee Titans right now. The Texans, surprising everyone, and actually almost went down to New England and beat the Patriots. They dropped 30 on them. Titans on the road against the Texans here. Cam, I'll go to you first. What do you think the spread is in this one, man?
I think the Titans are probably a roadie favorite by 3.5.
Okay, what do you got? Knock?
I would go to the Texans -2
The Texans are favored in this
at
one.
home. Homie favorite.
Both you guys are a little off here. The Titans are favored by 1.5 in this game. Titans on the road, favored by 1.5, coming in the Texans.
I figured that.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to roll with Tennessee in this one, man. They look really good to me. Yeah, I know the Texans played well, but still, rookie quarterback. I'll go with Mariota. I'll go with the veteran leadership on the Titans here and that defense against the Texans team. That still, I know they played well against the Patriots, but they haven't really been impressive all year, Knocker. I'm going to go with Tennessee on the road here, and they cover that spread. I think they win by about 7 in this one. I think it's going to be kind of a low-scoring affair. I'm going to go 24-13 Titans over the Texans.
I'm going to go with the Texans at home. I'm going to go with the Texans to win at home.
Cam, what do you got?
Oh, I'm going to take the Titans. I'll take Mariota, DeMarco Murray,
Yeah.
that run game on the road. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you see like a guy like Jarrell Casey on the Titans D line that makes a big difference in this game.
Would you, and as far fantasy-wise, Cam, would you start the Titans or Texans defense in this game?
I'd probably start the Titans defense because I think they got veteran corners like Logan Ryan, who maybe fooled Deshaun Watson. Although he did look good against New England, but I think that says a lot more about New England's defense. So I'd say you're probably safe with the Titans and starting DeMarco Murray, too.
Okay. All right.
Actually, I don't know. DeMarco Murray might be a risky play this week, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, with Derrick Henry right behind him there, man, they got a good running back duo there. What do you got, Renee, in this one?
The stars at
Yeah.
night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Please tell me, Cam, wherever you are on the phone, you did the 3 clap right there for the Texans song.
I did.
Atta kid, baby!
Atta kid.
Knock, grab me one more beer over there, please, if you can.
Damn, boy.
Please make that 2.
Oh, there you go. You're going through them over here, dude. When they're nice and cold, they go down like the salmon at Capistrano. All right, Knocker, next up here.
Down like that $2 hooker.
This is going to be an interesting
On San Pedro.
interesting game here, Knocker, but I actually think that this game could potentially be a blowout, even though both these teams are really good. Here we go.
Panthers versus Patriots.
Panthers on the road against the Patriots here, Knocker. I don't like the Panthers in this spot here. Coming off the loss on the road against a New England team that's want to show that they're better than what they did against the Texans last week. Yeah, they won, but that was not the Patriots team that we're expected to see. Knocker, what do you think the spread is on this one here? Going to be a very, very interesting game.
Based on the Panthers' performance
Patriots,
and the
yeah.
Patriots throwing points up on the board and the Panthers' inability to score points,
yeah.
I'm going to say that the line is Patriots -6.
Okay, Cam, what do you think the spread is, buddy?
I think the Patriots are a 7-point favorite.
You guys are both a little low here. Patriots are -9.
Okay, yeah.
Going into this game
Yeah.
here.
They don't think the Panthers are going to score.
I'm obviously
And the Patriots are
I'm
gonna
going to
drop
take
30.
the Patriots at home because I'm always going to take them in pick'ems. As far as the spread here, Knocker, it's an interesting spread, 9 points. Now, you thought last week against the against the Texans, that spread was 13.5, and I thought they would recover that one. Now, this scares me. Now, I know the Panthers' offense, like you said, is very bad right now, especially without Greg Olsen.
Yep.
I I think the Patriots do cover this, though. For some reason, I don't think they get bit in the butt twice here. And I don't think it's as close. I'm going to go Patriots big over here over the Panthers. I'm going to go 31-17 Patriots.
Yeah, I agree. I think they cover, and I see nothing out of
not
Carolina. I
impressing
see
me,
absolutely nothing on the offensive side of the ball. Nothing.
They don't. There's no passing. Kelvin Benjamin going down with an injury last week. That their number one receiver, and Greg Olsen out. I just don't see them able to keep up.
Even if the Panthers, fire up to 17 points, the Patriots are going
30.
into the 30s.
Yeah, they are. They are in this one. Renee, what do you got?
Well, I've been in Mexico for a week. I haven't been here, and I missed it. This is my underdog pick of the week, so I want us all to do it together because I haven't been here. Ready? So I'm going Jags. I'm going Panthers.
Panthers on the road. Cam, what do you got in this one, buddy?
I think the Patriots cover big. And, hey, you know what I want to say is who on the preseason said that the Panthers were not going to be as good as everybody thought they were with Christian McCaffrey? That's right, moi. Because you and Knocker were drinking the Kool-Aid.
I don't think, but the thing is, Cam, would you not agree right now that the reason that McCaffrey hasn't been as maybe dominant as we thought he would be is because they don't have a passing game. So why not stack 8 in the box every time against the Panthers?
Because they don't have a passing quarterback. I think everybody got caught up in the one good year that Cam Newton's had, and they think he's a passer. He's not.
Yeah,
he's still a runner.
Yeah, it's true. I agree with you on that. All right, Cam.
I do like. I'm sorry. I want to go back to one. Irish does chime in because I asked him what his system was, and it's just flipping coins. The coins has spoken. The Browns get their first win this week.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm talking about.
The coin has
Done deal.
Yeah, did you see that, Cam? That Irish is tied with you now at the top?
Yeah, I did. I'm kind of insulted.
That's great.
All right, Knock. I know I put the Ohio game as the blackout game of the week, but this could probably be right up there. Here we go.
Jaguars versus Jets.
Jaguars versus the Jets here, Knocker. Both these teams coming off wins, Knocker.
Oddly enough.
The Jags blowing out the Ravens in London.
Happened there?
I don't know what the hell happened there. And the Jets, I don't know what happened there either. The Jets over the Dolphins, shellacking them. Both
there
these
are just
teams.
Certain matchups that just happen.
With that being said, both coming off wins. Who do you think's favored in this one, Knock? I'll go to you first.
I think the Jaguars are favored on the road by a field goal.
Cam, what do you got? What's the spread?
Oh, I definitely think the Jags are definitely favored, but I'd probably say like 4.5.
It's going to be 3.5, so you guys are basically right around it there. 3.5 for the Jags on the road here against the Jets. Knocker, I want to take the Jets here. They're at home.
Don't do it, Josh. Don't be stupid.
Shut up, Cam. We're trying to beat them.
I know. I'm not going to be stupid.
Let him take the Jets.
I'm going to take the Jags, but some way Blake Bortles going to stick it right up my ass with 3 interceptions or something. I'm going to go with the Jags here on the road. I'll take them to cover those points, especially at 3. I don't feel comfortable about this. I fucking hate Blake Bortles so goddamn bad. Him and Andy Dalton can both just go to the deeps of hell of NFL quarterbacks. I'm going to take the Jags on the road here, Knock. What do you got?
Jags in a blowout.
Jags in a blowout.
Yep.
Cam?
I'm going to pick the upset. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to pick the Jags.
Yeah, that's right.
No way I would pick the Jets.
Well, I'm going just because I made the drop.
All right, yeah. All right. With his 19 correct picks.
I hope the Jets win.
Right, wouldn't it be great?
Right. All right. Next one up here, Knocker, going to be a great AFC match here. Here we go.
Steelers versus Ravens.
And these games are always ugly, Knocker. These two teams hate each other. Doesn't matter who's playing or what era it's in. Both these teams hate each other. Steelers coming off the bad loss against the Bears last week. Knocker. Ravens getting shellacked.
Horrid performance.
Like we said against Jacksonville and London. The Ravens at 2-1. Steelers at 2-1. Big game here. What do you think the spread is?
I think the Ravens being at home in this low-scoring affair. It's either very low-scoring or it's just an insanely high-scoring game. It's never in between with these two teams. Being that the records are the same and the Ravens got their ass handed to them, I think they bounce back. I think the line on this is Ravens 2.5.
Cam?
I think it's Steelers 2.5.
Cam, you're more on point. Steelers -3 here.
Wow, okay.
Coming in, giving up a field goal. With that being said, I think it's a bounce-back game for the Steelers. Ravens just not impressed at all. I know the Steelers lost to the Bears, but they're not when it comes down to it. When these two teams, when I'm struggling with my pick here, I'm looking at rosters.
Okay.
And the Steelers roster is just stacked. And the Ravens roster right now is so depleted, especially the quarterback, Joe Flacco, getting. I mean, I just don't see the Steelers losing 2 in a row here. I'm going to take the Steelers to cover that spread, win by a touchdown here, in a 27-20 game here. Steelers over the Ravens.
I'm taking the Ravens and the points.
Taking the Ravens and
Yes,
the field
sir.
goal. Okay.
Absolutely.
What do you got? Renee's going black and yellow. Cam, you going to go with the Steelers, the Ravens in this one, buddy?
God, I really do hate Knocker for taking the Ravens because I was thinking about doing it, but I'd probably say the Steelers are going to win this game based on talent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just a talent thing for me. I just don't see them.
This is a rivalry.
Yeah,
game.
I know.
This is a blood.
It is.
Blood
It's a big
win
game
the
for both
division
these
game.
teams.
Absolutely.
Too. You know, it's a big game. But yeah, so there we go. I'm going to go next game here, Knocker.
Giants versus Buccaneers.
Man, both these teams. Jesus. Giants losing, going down 0-3. The Buccaneers, what the fuck happened? You go into Minnesota there and you get shellacked by a backup quarterback in Case Keenum here, Knocker. What do you think that the spread is on this one here?
I think what happened
the Bucs at home against the Giants here.
Here's what I think happened to the Buccaneers. Okay, all the emotion through the hurricane, all the emotion just got put in that first game when they just blew out whoever they played in that first. I think it was the Saints or something like that.
Yeah.
They just beat the shit out of them. Right? You get on a plane, you fly out of town. It's yin and yang. The emotions were so high in this and that. There's no way that they were.
You believe you're going to chalk up that Vikings loss?
I'm going to chalk that up to being on the
just-
road, and they're just emotional. Their
Okay.
families, the state, this whole thing, totally out of whack. To concentrate on a football game. I'm sorry. In my opinion, that's exactly what happened. I think they bounce back. I think they blow the Giants out. I think that the spread on this is going to be 3, but I like the Buccaneers big.
Cam, what do you got in this one?
I think the spread is probably 2 for the Bucs, and I'll probably take the Bucs because I think the Giants might go 0-6.
Yeah, Giants are pretty bad right here, Knocker. No running game, just no help at all. You guys are right on with the spread. The spread is minus.
They play on
Go ahead.
on Sunday Night Football after that, right?
Who are the Giants?
You know where they have to go. Yeah, they have to go to Denver.
Oh,
on the Sunday night
Jesus.
game.
Oh, my
The week
God.
after that.
Yeah, you're right. They could be 0-6
So the
here,
spread's
man.
Bucs minus 3?
Spread is Bucs minus 3. I'm going to go with the Bucs. Knocker, that's a good theory there. I think that I buy that theory more than anything, than thinking that they're just a bad team because they're a good team.
Yes.
The Bucs have a lot of players on that team.
I think now the ship is righted, and there's back to a little bit of
I think
normalcy.
that's a good explanation for why they didn't play well last
Absolutely.
week. I'll
I
take the
firmly believe
Bucs
that.
at home. I'll take them to cover here. Cam, do you had something else to say?
Yeah, I want to say that while I do like him and I do like the Bucs, I think Jameis Winston might be one of the most frustrating quarterbacks because he makes some of the stupidest decisions that I've ever seen.
He's a turnover machine, man. He thinks he can fit the ball in. I mean,
is.
they had so many chances to come back in that game, and he threw a pick,
Just forcing.
inside the 30, just trying to
forcing.
force the ball. Just bad
Like,
play.
he's just like, it's one of those things where it's like the Hard Knocks thing where, like, Dirk Cutter was yelling at him
Yep.
because, like, it's when he's getting tackled that he'll try to throw the ball away and it'll be an interception. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Take the sack.
No, I completely
So,
agree with you on that, man.
I think it's one of those things where they'll probably be like somewhere around 500 at the end of the season because Jameis will probably play them out of some games. But I'm telling you, they're my surprise playoff team this year. That's
Yeah.
the Titans.
Yeah, who take the Bucks? What do you got, Renee? Bucks or Giants here?
I say the spread is peanut butter, and I'm only picking this team because they have one win.
Yeah, the Bucks. All right, full sweep on the Bucks here. Okay. All right, Cam, we're gonna get to break here, dude. I want to thank you for sticking around with us, dude. We miss you in studio here, dude. It's always fun having you on the show. So, but we're happy for the new job, and hopefully you can get back in here soon.
Yeah, I'm happy for the new job. I am not happy about traffic though. I am stuck in just gridlock.
Dude, it's
Well, dude, do you
so
want
bad.
to stay on the line because we got to finish up our pick'em games? If you want to stay during the break, I'll keep you on as we come back.
Just keep me on. I don't care.
Okay. Hey, he's in traffic. You don't give a shit, man. That's awesome. I love
Enjoy
that.
my song of the week,
Yeah,
man.
enjoy Knocker's song of the week real quick, and then we'll catch you on the flip side. Okay, so stay on the line.
All right, sounds good.
All right, man. All right, Knock. What was your song you want me
Song
to
of the
do?
week. We're gonna change course a little bit.
Who is it?
We're gonna go a little bit of happy music, a little bit of fun, funky music. They lost Maurice White out of this band, one of my favorite bands of all time. Horn section. You give me a band with horn section that really knows how to lay it down, either soul, funk, or even just the love R&B songs, man. This is just a fun song. It makes you feel good. If you're not feeling good right now, this song will make you feel good. The song is called "Getaway."
Getaway
by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Getaway by Earth, Wind, and Fire?
It's just a fun song, man. If you're not in a good mood right now, and Cam, you're sitting in traffic, just ease back, tilt the seat back a little, go to a little gangster lean, and just check this song out, man.
All right. Are you ready, Renee? Ready. Here we go. Here's Knocker's Song of the Week.